they've left you. You can't believe it and are in a state of shock. It can be so difficult when we lose a person that you've been so close to, that you've shared everything with, that knows you better than your own family. They were your best friend, one of the best things that ever happened to you. It can leave you feeling unable to eat or sleep. You may never have experienced so much pain. Or maybe you've become numb. This guided meditation is for all those that have loved and lost. Together, we'll work through some of these difficult emotions, giving a voice to the thoughts running around your head, and then gently letting them go. We'll also talk about some strategies that you can use to move on with your life when you're ready. If you find this meditation helpful, I recommend listening to it as many times as you like until you no longer need it. And subscribe for more videos like this in the future. If you'd like to share your experience, leave it in the comments below. And like the video so that others know it's been helpful for you. So find a comfortable place and join me as we embark on this healing journey together. To begin, take a deep breath in and taking just as long to breathe out. Breathing in again, taking just as long to breathe out. One last time, breathe in. And breathe out. Let your breath come back to normal. One of the biggest challenges in working through a breakup is the constant movie screening in your head. And you have the front row seat. Until this moment, you imagined so many wonderful shared experiences together in your future. And just like that, this future has vanished and your life has lost direction. Over and over again, you rehash the time you spent together. Sometimes you might be thinking about the good times and all the wonderful things you did together and how happy they made you feel. How you could call them up anytime, tell them anything, or ask them for advice. And at other times, You remember the yelling, or the crying, or the distance you began to feel in your relationship. But today, in this moment, it feels like your heart has broken into 1,000,000 pieces. You wonder why they don't feel your pain. Why are you the one that has to feel this unbearable feeling? It's so hard feeling broken. All you want is this feeling to stop, to find peace. And together, that's what we're going to work towards. Don't worry if you have trouble staying focused. When something as emotionally challenging as a breakup occurs, it's only natural that your mind drifts all over the place. There's no need to judge yourself if this happens. Instead, focus on coming back into this moment and focusing on the sound of my voice. I want you to know that you aren't alone either. This feeling of going crazy is being felt by others just like you in this very moment. You can leave a comment here if you like, sharing your story and your pain. You'll be surprised that others too can relate to your suffering and are here to offer you love and support. And if you see someone sharing their experience, don't let them go through it alone. Together, we can create a space that is only love. Love, support, and a safe place for each other. Together, we can heal. It can be difficult when you're a witness to the moving on to a new relationship so quickly. It can make you feel disposable and worthless. Leaving you feeling so empty, wondering how it's so easy for them to just walk away like that when it hurts you so bad. It can be easy to blame yourself for the way the relationship ended, but it's important to tell yourself it's not all your fault. Relationships are a two-way street. All you can ever do is love the person wholeheartedly. Give them your time and show sincere affection. And remember, you are a person with a lot of love to give. You will love again. Maybe not now, but you will. And one day, you will find the true love that you know you deserve and are worthy of receiving. So take a deep breath in and take just as long to breathe out. Breathe in and let the breath in fill you with warm, loving energy. And as you breathe out, imagine all the tense emotional weight leave your body through your breath. One last time, breathe in, loving, healing energy. Feel the nervous energy from your stomach release as you breathe out. Sense the slight change in the level of your anxiety after the deep breaths. Each change is only incremental, and it will take time. But notice that in this moment, you've been able to create space for something else other than suffering. Remember to be gentle on yourself. You can be proud of many aspects of your relationship. You had an impact on them as well and enriched their experience of life. It also begins a new chapter in your life. A time of change and new beginnings. Be gentle when you think about these thoughts and memories. You don't need to dwell on why you broke up or whether you are good enough, because you are good enough. You are more than enough. You are respectful, kind, funny, and loving. You don't need to be perfect to be lovable. And in time, you'll understand it's your mistakes that will help you be a better partner and able to give more love in the future. You'll be a better person for the experience. You can still honor the relationship. During your time together, your partner exposed you to new experiences. There were things about them that you admired. You don't need to give up on the lessons he or she has taught you. Having witnessed these traits up close, embrace them. Nurture these character traits that you admire in yourself to become the person that you want to be. And in some small way, the best of them will always be with you. Be gentle with yourself. Breathe in slowly and deeply. Breathe out the stress and tension. With the end of this relationship, it's left a big hole in your heart, and it's going to take time to grieve this loss. Make sure you give yourself permission to grieve the loss and experience the pain that it causes. Otherwise, it will take longer for you to feel better and move on. Let yourself cry, scream, yell, or whatever you need to do to get your negative emotions out. If you find yourself needing to talk or looking for a shoulder to cry on, don't be afraid to ask your friends and family for support. Who are the people you trust? Now is the time to surround yourself with people who love you and will help you feel good about yourself. Surround yourself with your most compassionate, supportive friends and family. They will help you see yourself as worthwhile and lovable. It's also important to find healthy ways to soothe your emotional pain. It may be your first instinct to want to ignore or dull the pain by turning to alcohol, drugs, or food. But these aren't long-term solutions. Instead, try to find ways of dealing with your emotions that will lead to growth and recovery. Gratitude, meditations, and daily journals can help you work through your feelings and show you that every day there is still something in this world worth being grateful for. Try a new hobby to keep yourself occupied while you recover from your breakup. Take a class, join a club, or teach yourself how to do something interesting to you. Engaging in a hobby will help you to feel better about yourself, distract you from your pain for a little while, and build up your self-esteem when you develop a new skill. If the pain becomes too great, there is no shame in talking to a therapist. In some circumstances, people are able to recover from their breakup on their own. But it's not for everyone, and there is no shame in seeking help. If you're having trouble coping, or you think you're depressed due to the breakup, please reach out and see a mental health professional as soon as you can. This is your time for healing, a time for self-reflection, for choosing who and what kind of person you want to be. So take your time. Allow yourself to grieve. Be close to your support network and feel able to share with them your feelings. Begin with your practice of gratitude and journaling. Find guided meditations that help you continue your journey of self-discovery. Develop your new hobby interest to help distract and develop self-confidence. Often in life, we have to endure some pretty difficult moments, things that are out of our control, but we do have the ability in time to control how we react to them. And like a phoenix, from the ashes you will be reborn, better for having loved and learning more about yourself and the person you want to be in the world.